You know you're the main character.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Hello, it's Sahar, Dahi, honey, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we've got a very fun little episode, a little video. We are going to be reading the assumptions you guys have of me because I'm a narcissistic piece of garbage, and I always find myself thinking about things like, what are people's impressions of me? Like, what is the vibe that I give off? What would people assume about me just from my TikToks, just from my Instagram, just from the way I freaking look? So I asked my Instagram story if you want to be involved and check out my Instagram. You can check that out right here. But I asked you guys on my story, what are some assumptions you have of me? And there was a lot more answers than I expected. Also, fun little thing, I gave myself curtain bangs like an hour ago, and I also just got fresh eyelash extensions, so I feel like a whole brand new right now. And if you guys are from the GTA, Milton, Toronto, whatever area, check out my lash girl because she's amazing. I love her. Now let's get right into these assumptions. I'm very excited to see what you guys are gonna say. Judge me off my Zodiac. No, I don't. Okay, I'm lying. Like, yes, I don't care what you are. The only time it's concerning is if you are a Pisces man or a Virgo man. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't want to be this, but I can't help it because there's too many patterns, too many similarities, and I just cannot keep up with it. So if you're a Pisces or a Virgo, I won't hate you right away or anything. It's not like I'm gonna hold back from talking to you just because of that, but I might just be like, okay, so that's how you are. But I will not talk to you because of your zodiac sign. So my friend Simba actually put something in here, and I don't know why he would say this, but his assumption is that I'm toxic. I don't think so. I'm not. That's not for me to decide, honestly. A lot of people said this, but I'm just gonna read the one that my friend put in. She said, you look like you could be a huge but you are the sweetest. I do look like I could be a and that is something a lot of people have said to me, is that they expected me to be really mean or really rude, but when they talked to me, that I was really nice. That's my resting face. That wasn't even me trying to make like a mean face. That was just my face. Yeah, so I see how people get the assumption that I might be kind of mean or rude, but I try not to be. I'm not. That you are a big Taylor Swift fan. Yes, I am. Okay, I am, because I love her so much. I've loved her since I was 8 years old. Okay, 7 or 8. Okay, my first time hearing her was when I was 6. So yes, I'm a Swiftie bitch. Okay, you want to see? Let me show you. I made this, and that's her autographed album. This is a guitar pick from the cafe that she was discovered at, and then these I got from New York. These are all pictures I took in New York when I went to go see her. So yes, it is safe to say I'm a big Taylor Swift fan. You're a gold digger. Now, why would I be a gold digger when I'm making my own bank? You're tall. If you consider 5'8" tall, then yes, I'm tall. But men over 6 feet say I'm the perfect height, so I guess I'm the motherfucking perfect height for the guys that I like. You're very outgoing. Actually, I'm not at all. I'm extremely shy. I'm very outgoing on the internet because it's just my camera that I'm talking to, like it's not whatever. But if you meet me in person, for the most part, everyone thinks I'm very shy, very quiet. Once I open up, I become really, really talkative, really outgoing, really whatever. But at first, you're gonna be like, this doesn't seem like TikTok Sahar because I'm shy. You were popular in high school. This one is not true at all. I was not popular at all. Let me break it down for you, okay? Grade 9, I was a nerdy little loser. I was a big Megcon stan. I just like listened to Taylor Swift and was like sat in my room by myself all the time with like my 3 friends. And then in grade 10, I started just socializing a little more and making more friends and shit. And then I got bullied severely. Like, I got bullied really badly to the point where everyone in my school hated me, and I had to switch to a different high school, which was just great, you know, made me feel so good about myself, traumatized. And then when I got into grade 11, I think I got a little more popular in the sense that like I would get invited to parties and stuff. By the time I got into grade 12, no one really liked me. I had a few friends, but I wasn't part of like the cool girl clique. I had a little phase where I was slightly popular at the beginning of grade 11 when I just switched schools, but I wasn't popular. Okay, this one's oddly specific, but I'm kind of surprised by how accurate it is. You were the kind of child that put a finger in Nutella and licked it after, but also tried to hide the evidence. Here's the thing, I never tried to hide the evidence. I was addicted to Nutella. I was in love with Nutella. I would Nutella if I could, honestly, at that time. Like, I've been spoon eating Nutella since I was 2, which is really up, and my parents really should have had a better control of that. I've been vegan for 3 years, so since then I haven't really had any, but when I tell you it was an obsession, It was an obsession. You give good replies. Yes, I do. You are absolutely right about that. I'm such a good texter, okay? If you want to have the best conversation of your life, you text with me because oh my God. If you've ever had the pleasure of having a text conversation with me, you are so lucky because, you know, a lot of people don't get that privilege, but if you do get it, it's amazing. You hate cancel culture. Yes, I do. I freaking hate cancel culture. You don't give anyone the opportunity to learn, and like, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. I've done things I'm not proud of. You've done things you're not proud of. Like 1000%, every person has done something in their life that could get them canceled. It's inevitable. I guarantee it. That's why I'll never take part in cancel culture. I just think we need to provide an environment for people to grow and change, not shame them for mistakes, because I'm sure they are regretful of them. You get attached quickly. I don't like that you knew that, but yeah. It's either like I don't care about you at all or I get attached quickly. Like there's no in between. It's not like oh, we could talk, blah, blah, blah. You're open to a relationship but not looking for one. Correct. You act really hard and tough, but you actually a softie. That is correct. I think we all try to compensate for what we're not. So like people who are mean will try to seem more nice, whereas people who are more like softie, sensitive little babies like me will try to compensate by having a little bit of a harder exterior. And I will admit to that if you get to know me, you're gonna be like, who is this little baby crybaby mother sensitive ass? And that's me. Even though you're a beautiful 10, you don't care about looks, you care about personality. Thank you for that. You're right, I'm not really a looks person. I've always just been like a chemistry. Like, you could be a 10, but if we don't hit it off, I don't care, you know? You have an OnlyFans account. I actually don't, and I don't think I ever will. Like, I don't judge anyone who does. Like, if you do, have fun. I love that for you. Get that bread, baby. But I don't have one just because these cuffs called morals, bro. I just can't do it. Dramatic as I never thought I was dramatic, but then my friend Anne, you guys know her, hi hello, it's Anne, she brought it to my attention that I am a very dramatic person. But no, here's the thing, you know what? Dramatic people, sure, we over exaggerate everything, but if you want a good storyteller, you come to a dramatic person, because guess what? I'm gonna be telling you a story so good. You could say being dramatic is a bad thing, but we make life entertaining, so. Wasn't that pretty growing up and had a glow up and hot AF now. Thank you for if you think that of me, but I was really ugly. I was so ugly as a kid, you don't understand. Like, I had the ugliest, I'll put a picture in. Yeah, I was hideous. I was disgusting. I was a disgrace to everything. You don't like to make new friends. That is partially true. It's not that I'm against making new friends. It's just, it's really hard for me to open up, and I've had a lot of trauma and trust issues with friends. That's why I just kind of like my best friends that I've had for years and stuff, because there's no opening up phase. There's no getting to know you phase. They just know everything already. It's very hard for a guy to impress you. Not at all, actually. The bar really is in hell, y'all. It is so low. Like, when a guy remembers something I told them about me, I'm like,
oh my God, marry me. Just marry me right now.
You know you're the main character. I think everyone's the main character in their own life. Like, just the way I think of my life, I'm like, this actually could be like a really good movie. So because of that, yes, I do think I'm main character-esque, but I think everyone is the main character of their own life. I think you need to think you're the main character in order for you to really flourish in life. That's just my opinion though. Your personality is a bit hard for some people to swallow. I agree. I think it's very hit or miss. So like, either you love it or you hate it. I don't think there's very much of like an in-between of like, oh yeah, she's cool. Because it's like, once I open up and I can actually be myself, it gets very intense. Like, I have a very strong personality that if I saw you in the streets and wanted to say hi, you'd fully ignore me. Absolutely no. If you ever see me in public and you want to say hi, just come say hi. I'm never gonna be like weird about it. Like, I might be a little shy, might be a little quieter than you expect. Don't ever think that I would be rude to you or I'd ignore you if you just wanted to be like, oh hey. You know, sometimes I'm at the malls and stuff and people just stare, and I'm not gonna go up to someone staring at me and be like, hey, do you know me? Because that's weird. That's so weird. If you want to stare, just come up and say hi, okay? And I will never be upset. I will never be bothered. Someone else said you don't like when people come up to you in public, and that's not true. If you want to come up and say hi, please say hi, because I'd love to, you know, see your beautiful faces. Okay, this is super weird. I don't know how someone literally got my grad quote, but they just said, just don't hit me up when I'm a multi-millionaire, and we ain't there yet, but it was gonna happen eventually. So because of that, I gotta This person really found me in the yearbook, which is fun. But yeah, that was my grad quote. That you're a player. I'm not saying I'm a player, but all I'm saying is you don't cut off the hose until you got a title. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you guys had the chance to learn a little thing or two about me. I had a lot of fun reading those. It's interesting to see what y'all's perception of me is, and a lot of it was pretty accurate, I can't lie. If you stayed this long, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Check out my other socials if you'd like. And let me know what else you guys would want to see. I'm open to anything. I'm open to hearing y'all out. So just let me know with a comment, a DM, whatever it is. And that's it. That's literally it. So bye.